Well, good morning, Busy Bees. It's Saturday, October 11th, and here's your morning news rundown in under 5 minutes. So, President Trump announced sweeping new tariffs on Chinese imports on Friday, calling them massive and necessary to protect American workers. The measure targets electronics vehicles and rare earth minerals. Now, remember, rare earth minerals is the new oil game. That's why you see Donald Trump going after Greenland in South America and Ukraine, because these places are rich in these minerals, which are necessary for electronic vehicles and weapons. The Dow Jones fell nearly 900 points, and the S&P 500 dropped 2.7%, and NASDAQ declined 3.6%. Economists warn tariffs are effectively a tax on consumers that consumers pay for at the store with their wallets. Congress remains gridlocked as the shutdown enters another week. The IRS is furloughing half its workforce, while airports like Chicago, Burbank, and other major airports are reporting shortages. Economists estimate each week of the shutdown of the U.S. economy costs $1.6 billion in lost productivity. Ross Vaught, one of the lovely architects of Project 2025 and the director of Office Management and Budget, confirmed that mass federal firings will begin this week, saying agencies must realign with fiscal discipline. The American Federation of Government Employees filed an emergency lawsuit to stop the plan, arguing that mass terminations during shutdowns are unconstitutional and retaliatory. And this is the regime we're talking about. They don't care about people, they care about their money. As we see Donald Trump and his relationship with Qatar, receiving that $140 million plane. Also, his $5.6 billion golf course and facility he's building in Qatar. And then we now see Qatar will be in Idaho at that facility training on fighter jets, which is just lovely for him and his wealth. Texas Governor Greg Abbott signed an executive order ordering banning of rainbow-painted crosswalks and murals across the state, calling it unauthorized political messaging. You can erase sidewalks, you cannot erase people. Okay, people who are part of the LGBTQ community have always existed. And they will always exist, because if you truly were a Christian, you will understand that we are all made in the Lord's eyes. And according to you and everyone else, God doesn't make mistakes. Are you saying God made a mistake? Like, which one is it? It cannot be both. Leave people alone to love who they love. Maybe you'll be a happier person. Now, this order also comes in the midst of the U.S. Supreme Court prepares to rule on conversion therapy by forcing people to change who they are by any means necessary. It has never worked in the past and will never work. All you're doing is hurting people and hurting children especially. President Trump continues to defy a federal injunction by deploying National Guard units to several cities, including Chicago, despite Judge Karen Emmergott's 14-day nationwide halt. The White House is weighing invoking Insurrection Act, which allows federal troops to use domestic unrest. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker called the moves an assault on sovereignty, state sovereignty. Meanwhile, we watched Debbie Brockman, a TV producer, get tackled and detained by ICE. Now, this is a white woman who's a producer for a TV news station, getting manhandled on the ground. Her pants were halfway down. This is the type of thing we are seeing more and more of on American citizens, no less. What do you think is happening to those people who have immigration status issues? That's your morning news rundown. I'm Simply Sugar. Please stay smart, stay safe, stay informed. Like, follow, and share if you can.